Take a quick look at the most beautiful singers of the 70s to 90s, then versus now. Stick around, because some of these faces might just blow your mind. Don't blink. Donna Fargo captured the 70s with The Happiest Girl in the Whole USA, but her smile hid a brutal struggle. Diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 1978, she battled numbness and vision loss while maintaining a grueling touring schedule. Now, having survived subsequent strokes, she writes inspirational greeting cards rather than chasing the charts. Joan Baez wasn't just a folk icon, she was a political firebrand who once withheld 60% of her income taxes to protest the Vietnam War. Famous for her complex romance with Bob Dylan and 2 stints in jail, she officially retired from touring in 2019. Today, she focuses on painting portraits rather than protest songs. Phoebe Snow possessed a 4-octave range that made Poetry Man a timeless hit, but she sacrificed superstardom for motherhood. She largely abandoned the industry to care for her daughter, Valerie, who was born with severe brain damage and required round-the-clock care. Tragically, after her daughter passed, Phoebe suffered a fatal brain hemorrhage in 2011. Candy Staton dominated the disco era with Young Hearts Run Free, a track she recorded while weeping over her abusive marriage to a pimp-turned-promoter. Despite enduring 5 tumultuous marriages and a stroke in 2018, the soul legend refuses to retire. She continues releasing gospel music and performing live, proving her resilience remains unbreakable. Amy Grant successfully angered religious purists by crossing over with the smash hit Baby Baby, becoming the queen of Christian pop. Recently, however, her life took a terrifying turn after a bike accident resulted in a traumatic brain injury and temporary memory loss. Now recovered, she is back on stage alongside her husband, Vince Gill. Connie Smith entered history when her debut single, Once a Day, spent 8 weeks at #1, a record that stood for nearly 50 years. Revered by Dolly Parton as the best singer in the genre, she found lasting stability with her 4th husband, Marty Stewart. Today, she still records albums produced by him, defying age. Xenia Chervenka co-founded the legendary punk band X, blending poetry with raw aggression. Once married to actor Viggo Mortensen, her later years involved a confusing multiple sclerosis diagnosis she later claimed was a misdiagnosis. Recently, she faced backlash for controversial conspiracy theory posts, though she remains an active, touring force with the original X lineup. Grace Slick was the acid rock Valkyrie behind White Rabbit, famously plotting to slip LSD into President Nixon's tea at a White House party. She retired from music in the late 80s, bluntly stating that rock stars over 50 look stupid. Now, she lives quietly, selling her artwork for thousands of dollars. Jessie Coulter was the only woman featured on the groundbreaking Wanted the Outlaws album, scoring a massive crossover hit with I'm Not Lisa. She stood by husband Waylon Jennings during a cocaine addiction that reportedly cost $1,500 a day. Today, she remains active in the studio, recently collaborating with modern country rebel Margot Price. Kim Wilde exploded onto the scene with the synth-pop anthem Kids in America, becoming the most charted British female soloist of the 80s. Surprisingly, she pivoted to a professional landscape gardening career, winning a gold medal at the Chelsea Flower Show. She has since returned to music, claiming a UFO encounter inspired her recent alien-themed album. Marianne Faithfull went from being the innocent face of As Tears Go By to a homeless heroin addict on London streets within a decade. After a brutal battle with COVID-19 that nearly ended her life and damaged her lungs, she has officially retired from recording. Her legacy remains Broken English, a raw testament to her survival. Nena conquered the globe with the anti-war anthem 99 Luftballons, famously shocking conservative audiences by flaunting unshaven armpits on British television. While considered a one-hit wonder in America, she remains a superstar in Germany with over 25 million records sold. She continues to tour, looking remarkably youthful and energetic in her 60s. Rita Coolidge was the Delta lady who inspired legends, yet she was robbed of songwriting credit for the iconic piano coda in Eric Clapton's Layla. After a volatile, booze-fueled marriage to Chris Christopherson ended in 1980, she rebuilt her life. She remains an active performer today, finally receiving recognition for her stolen contributions to rock history. Sheena Easton rocketed to fame via the BBC show The Big Time, essentially becoming the first reality TV pop star. She shifted from the wholesome Morning Train to the Prince-produced, sexually explicit Sugar Walls, which landed on the Filthy 15 censorship list. Today, she lives a quiet life in Las Vegas, performing occasional nostalgic gigs. Sheila E. is the undisputed queen of percussion, famously performing in high heels while delivering the smash hit The Glamorous Life. A former fiancé of Prince, she revealed in her memoir that he proposed to her live on stage during a performance of Purple Rain. She continues to tour relentlessly, showcasing the same explosive drumming energy today. Sade Adu defined cool with smooth operator, but she is famous for valuing privacy over fame, often vanishing for a decade between albums. She famously rejected high-profile collaborations to protect her sound and avoids all red carpet events. Currently, she resides in a secluded English farmhouse, remaining one of music's most elusive and mysterious figures. Karen Carpenter possessed perhaps the most melancholic and perfect voice in pop history, fronting hits like Close to You. Behind the velvet vocals lay a fatal battle with anorexia nervosa, a condition little understood at the time. Her tragic death in 1983 from heart failure shocked the world and finally brought global awareness to eating disorders. Sylvia scored a massive crossover smash with Nobody, selling over 4 million records and winning ACM Female Vocalist of the Year. However, feeling stifled by the industry machinery, she walked away from major labels in the late 80s. Today, she works primarily as a certified life and career coach, releasing independent music only when inspiration strikes. Terry Nunn immortalized her voice in the Top Gun love theme, Take My Breath Away, but few know she originally auditioned for the role of Princess Leia in Star Wars. After a messy breakup with her band Berlin over musical direction, she regained the legal rights to the name. She currently tours the Nostalgia circuit as the band's sole original member. Tina Turner orchestrated the greatest comeback in music history, escaping an abusive marriage with only 36 cents to eventually fill stadiums worldwide. She renounced her American citizenship in 2013 to live peacefully in Switzerland. After surviving a stroke, intestinal cancer, and a kidney transplant from her husband, the Queen of Rock and Roll passed away in 2023.